Waiting. All right. We're happy to see everyone on the call this afternoon. So I think I will just have to stick to one time zone, right? So we'll try to stick to the WAT. Okay. Happy to see everybody this afternoon. It's so good to see you. All right. Thank you so much for joining the call. And just by way of introduction, my name is Adirin Salamobi Daniel. And so I see a lot of emails coming and people saying, "Hi, Daniel. Hello, sir." So please, my name is Adirin Salamobi Daniel. I'm a lady. And just the short form, so it's easy for you. You can call me Ade or Daring, whatever works for you is fine. And we can call it fully. I think that you get that as well. All right, without further ado, we all know why we're here, but I want us to start powerfully, right? I want us to start powerfully this afternoon, and you're going to be hearing the opening remarks from the executive. I feel like I should be hearing claps already from the executive director of Leap Africa, who also is a woman. So for those that joined the call earlier, you know why we played the song "Who Runs the World," right? All right. Kenny, please, over to you.
Hi, good afternoon, good morning, good evening. Let's see that my camera is working. Sound check, everything good? Okay. Thank you so kindly for the honor and the privilege for me to be with you all today. I'm particularly excited to be opening the closing ceremony, the virtual event. I know that, it's not the same when you are far off and just looking on your screen, but I promise you that today is going to be just as exciting. What a wonderful world of women, just reflecting on the number of people who came into this program and many of you who stayed through to the end, because we know in this world of highly tense competition, there are so many distractions and many reasons for us not to probably follow through with some of our own personal and professional goals. But congratulations, you all stuck it out. You all are here. And it speaks to how amazing you are individually and as a group, because you found this particular program, the particular thing that you need to take you from this level to a higher level. I'm thinking, as you can see, we share many similarities. I'm a woman just like you all, and I've been there just like you are. And there are many gains to why women should prioritize their own self-development and their own leadership journey. And part of it is investing in their own growth and making time for these things that might seem like it's going to take time, but adds up in the long run. But did you know actually that there is still a huge gender gap in employment when you think about the number of women that is in the labor force? Now, my data might not be very accurate, but I think I saw that it was about maybe 47% are women, and that's very generous because you are looking globally now. And when we think about how many, and there are studies around this as well, so we can dig more around that. When you think about how many women are in leadership position in global organizations, it's something about 25.1%. So if there are about 1,000 companies or global companies in the world, only a fourth of that population of them are women in executive positions. Now, the accelerator program, this leadership accelerator program for women in careers from mid-level, well, early to mid-level. And I see that we also have some people who have gone beyond, the 5-year mark and are edging towards the 10-year mark. It's really a blessing when you are able to surround yourself with the kind of knowledge, tools, information, and resources that can allow you to really pivot or redirect your energy to ensure that you are, breaking ceilings, breaking walls, breaking everything, tables, whatever it is that you need to do. But it's important that you recognize that. And so what is today about? It's really all about celebrating you all for your endurance. And you must really be proud, as we are proud. Many times I go into conversations, and the LAP particularly is one program that I'm very proud to speak about, to say, Leap Africa has this fantastic initiative designed for women specifically. I think this is the only program that we have that is 100% female in the organization's history as well. So we've never done this. This is cohort 2. And we've seen the reach, we've seen the impacts, in the immediate terms. We are very confident of what is going to happen in the next 2-3 years. And even in 10 years, when we meet again and say, where are you now in your leadership journey? Are you now the vice chair of World Bank or the vice president of World Bank? Or are you leading a pharmaceutical company? Whatever it is, or even in the digitized world now, where there are many new organizations springing up. But today is also all about understanding what else is there for you now that you have rounded up this program, now that you are finishing this program. Is it absolute disengagement? Is there a handshake into meeting the previous cohort? Is there a handshake between what else you can be a part of? When you think about the other offering that can continue to support your growth, because it's important that you don't let this be the end or the one thing that you do, but you continue to aspire for more. But I'm also very proud, not only about speaking of this particular program that we have designed specifically only for women, but also for women in careers. But even more so, the fact that it's reaching about 48 participating countries. We are immensely proud, and I'm very proud of you all. I'm supposed to just make a very short opening remark, nothing fancy, nothing big, just to share my excitement with you and welcome you to an exciting relationship going forward from now. And so feel free to reach out to me if you have any leadership question journey, and I'm sure that we'll meet some of you at the boot camp when you do come by to Lagos. I'm going to just make a very short opening. Yes. Yes, I am, and I'm done. I'm not sure who opened their mind to speak, but that's it for now. I just wanted to thank the whole of the LIT team, LITU team that have, worked tirelessly for months and weeks, making sure that the virtual training did happen, and we are graduating a class today. So thank you all for your time, and see you all soon. Bye for now.
Bye, Kenny, and thank you so very kindly for your words. So, women, ladies, I should say that you're in really good hands. I think that for me, what's exciting is not just the fact that Kenny is the ED, the executive director of Leap Africa, but because she also has women at heart. It's one thing to talk about it, and it's one thing to really act it. So, thank you so very kindly, Kenny, despite your very busy schedule, jumping on this call to just speak to us and give us that powerful opening remark. All right, everybody. And I'm supposed to, just speak about the LAP, the online test. I think I want to see comments just to check that you're all still there and you're all still following. How has the sessions been for you? How has the modules been for you? I want to see in the comment section. I'm also checking on the YouTube live to see, comments from participants as well. How has it been for you? What has been hello Jesu Joba Owolabi, I see you as well. So how has it been for you? What has I know, speaking with one of the participants, she had mentioned that she found the sessions to be intense. All right. A person there is saying that this has been enlightening so far, life-changing experience. Oh, quite inspiring and enlightening. Zainab Atobatela is saying that amazing. Amazing. So, when we came up with the Leadership Accelerator program for young African women, what we wanted to solve for is the gender gap in leadership, just like Kenny had mentioned. And, for us, it's not even just about the gender gap alone. It's about the gap that women experience. I was speaking with someone yesterday, and, he had mentioned about how the women in Canada had reached out to say that they wanted an increase in their salary. And they didn't listen to them. Guess what happened, guys? All right. So guess what happened? And so they didn't listen to them. They rather increased the salary of the men. And so the men came out and said, you know what? No, women have been speaking to you to increase their salaries. You cannot come and meet us and increase our salary. So we're not taking that. We need you to pay women more. And these are the kind of issues that we're trying to solve tough for with the Leadership Accelerator program. And that's why, what we started to do from last year is to have these courses in phases. I know that a lot of you are not so happy with us because you said, oh, you wanted the age group to be within your age group. We understand that, and we're really sorry that we cannot accommodate everybody. If you see our arts, really wanted to accommodate over 5,000 of you for the boot camp, but we're unable to do that at the moment. But don't you worry, we have amazing plans for other people as well. And so just back on the Leadership Accelerator program for the online modules, we talked about different things. We talked about career mapping. So I want to start seeing in the comment section the topics that you learned. We talked about, who remembers career mapping and prospecting for the future by Dupe Akinsin? I see that. All right. Developing executive presence by Bakoi Zawolo. Yeah, and I see that comment. So I'm building wealth as a corporate career professional by Jennifer and yeah, exactly. Gaining visibility in the workplace by Nkiro Olumide Ojo. Now, what we have done with all of these topics, with all of these modules, and of course, not just career, we talked about ethics. We talked about bribery in the workplace. Amazing. So, and for us, it's not just for you to learn the career know-how, transformative leadership. I see that. It's not just about learning the career know-how. It's about us also doing our works with ethics. It's about doing the right thing at the right time. It's about self-leadership. Yeah, I remember that was also, in the modules. It's about not just listening to these classes. It's being able to implement the things that we've learned. Women, I feel like we say so much, but we implement little. All the things that you've learned in DAMO, don't wait your 1 month or 3 weeks that you spent on those classes that were intense, in your words. Effective communication, I say that. Let's ensure that we put to work every single thing that we've learned from each of the classes that we've taken, each of the modules. That's the best way to say thank you to everyone who spent their time to record those sessions. And at the end of it all, we then have the assessment. So guys, how was the assessment? I think I want to see that in the comment section. Okay. I see somebody on the YouTube. She's saying Namuli Justin says, I'm proud to be a 2024 LEAP fellow. This is one of the best, most impactful fellowship I have ever attended. Thank you so much. I really gained a lot. I mean, I learned to draw my career plan. Wow. Justin was so proud of you. Yeah, somebody is saying it has been resourceful and impactful. Somebody says, I love that aspect. The training was impactful, insightful, great. Great. I was so happy to have this feedback from you. It shows us that you learned one thing or the other during the course of this session. And we're super happy that you are willing to put to work everything that you've learned. And so, back to the assessment. What was the assessment? So I said tough. Add my adrenaline so high. Okay, Lisa, all right. We see that. It was very intense. Okay, amazing. We're glad to see that it was intense. I found the way back to my oh, that's wow. Gloria says, I found the way back to my dreams. Amazing, amazing. We love to see all of these comments. Please keep them coming. And just because we don't want to waste your time, further, I think right now we'll just get testimonials from our participants, from different participants. So I know that a couple of people had responded that they wanted to give their testimonials. So I think that I probably would start with Oluwatobi. But if you're also on the call that you like to give your testimonial, just use the raise hand button and you will speak. After Oluwatobi, Aisha Sonny, please get ready to give your testimonial. Thank you very much. Over to you, Oluwatobi. Okay, if Oluwatobi is not on the call, Aisha Sonny, can you speak now? Okay, Oluwatobi, over to you.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. We can. Thank
Okay.
you.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Happy graduation to us all.
Thank you.
Right. My name is Oluwatobi Shola Abiola. It's been an amazing experience at the Leadership Accelerator program. And I'd attended a couple of trainings, right? But this one stands out very beautifully. Reason being that for me, I thought that this program was specially curated for the African woman, right? Because we know that we're coming from a lot in the sense that our esteem level has to be consciously worked on. Times where there are opportunities, we have to now really, really keep speaking to ourselves to say, yes, I can actually do this. It wasn't given to us on a platter like the male gender, right? So we consciously have to improve on these things. And so when I saw courses like developing executive presence, gaining visibility in the workplace, it means that I can actually work towards gaining visibility in the workplace. I'm not just supposed to go by, and just live life. I can actually stand out and consciously begin to be in the eye of those that matter and to own my stage, right? And so topics like ethics, self-leadership, becoming a prosperous African woman stood out very beautifully for me. So after the course, the program, I could see myself like standing with my head up high and going for opportunities, knowing that, yes, I have the ability to, and I have all that is within me to take it on. So those were all, in fact, it's difficult choosing which module stands out for me because all the courses were a different experience. So you watch module 1 or you read module 1 and then you're like, this has to be the best. So you get to module 2 and you're like, there's something better. You got to module 3 and I'm like, okay. At some point it was very intense, having to watch some videos back to back and for a long time. But at the end of the day, it was worth it. The SEMA videos were absolutely beautiful. And one of the things I loved about the SEMA videos was the fact that it brought in experiences from various countries in Africa. It wasn't localized to Nigeria, meaning that I know somebody now in Zimbabwe doing great stuff who is a woman like me, and I can actually aspire to be more. One video really stood out for me, the one where there was like a tech environment where somebody started something from a little space where she started doing tech stuff. And that just showed to me that there's no end to learning. There's no end to trying new things as an African woman because really the world is my oyster. Thank you so much once again, Leap Africa. Thank you so much for putting this together. I really appreciate it.
Wow, Oluwatobi, thank you so much for sharing that in detail. I think that for me, this is our why at Leap Africa, our why, and also personally my why. That we're not just doing programs for the sake of it, but that we're really impacting people. And I'm so glad that you mentioned that every part of the program resonated so powerfully. Well done, and well done on being committed to the modules. I think I'll give you over to Aisha Sonny now. Aisha, are you on the call? We need you to please speak now. And please, while speaking, ladies, please turn on your videos. So yeah, become spotlighted. Okay, Aisha.
Hi everyone. My name is Aisha Sani Abubakar. Can you hear me, please?
Yes, we can. We can hear you.
Okay, hi everyone. My name is Aisha Sani Abubakar. Congratulations to us all. Happy graduation from the Leap Africa Women Empowerment Model. For me, I would say this program has been a life-changing experience because it has opened my eyes to see my worth as a woman, to actually know that in a workplace, a woman can also have it all, to also understand the fact that irrespective of you being hardworking and being very tenacious, resilient with your work, you are still going to face office politics, but you have to understand how to navigate office politics. for your own, as Bakwe taught us. Also, looking at career mapping, when I started this course, the first module actually resonated with me. I was like, okay, where am I going with my career? But when I took the first module on career mapping, and it was very, very good. I need to understand, okay, I need to actually put a bus stop to my life, to think about what I want to be in life, what I want to do, to understand the fact that there has to be a mapping. It's not just, you can't just plan without having a plan, because any without plan, there is no implementation. So you have to have a planning for you to have implementation. So I won't really say there's a particular model that was the best for me, but then Transformative Leadership by Femita actually kind of is my best model. Reason is because I get to understand that leaders are not born, they are made, and everybody can be a leader when you choose to act right, to do the right thing, to impact your society. When you see problems, when you see problems and you're seeing opportunities instead of the lessons of opportunities, when you understand that with a little change you bring, you can actually make a change in your society. So that particular course stood by me, and then the 10 leap perspective he gave us about leadership. I don't want to go into detail about that. So I think that was a mind-blowing experience for me. And also there's one thing that I also learned about glass cliff, about women and how women grow in their career wise, all the glass cliff and glass ceiling. I actually needed that, and I was very grateful to have taken that particular part. It was very, very insightful for me. So when you talk about SEMA videos, oh my god, those SEMA videos, I watched them. Some I even cried. Some, they're so emotional. There was this kind of, I felt the Africa in me, because like Sima was bringing Africa. Like I was getting to understand that beyond Nigerian lenses, there are other countries in the world that are also going through some other things that we don't know. And understanding that Sima is out there for women empowerment, emancipation, makes it very, very lovely and so good to watch. So of all the Sima videos, the one that actually stood out for me would be the one of Megaloyo, with A Mother You're Rich, looking at those women after being survivor of the Ugandan war, not really having the best of marriages. Their husbands are not really helping them, but they choose to come together to foster economic stability, wealth, emotional support to each other, and they stood resilience irrespective of the hardship they are going through. So that was my best Sima videos actually. So yeah, on the final note, all I would say is thank you, Adrian Sola. Thank you to all LEAP facilitators, Femi Taiwo, Kehinde, Ayeni, Eyoyo Dosi. I can't mention all the names, but really thank you so much. You guys made that 3 weeks a life-changing experience for me. You've taught me a lot. And I really can't wait to put all in practice and make you all proud, because I understand I need to implement it to actually make it a dream come true. I now understand that I have a stage in the world. I have something I can be. We all can be. We can, she can, everyone can be. So thank you so much. I'm really grateful for this experience.
Thank you very much, Aisha. Thank you so much for that detailed testimonial as well. And I think that for me, from all the testimonials that that everyone has been sharing on the call, and even just by chat, is the fact that there's something that really stands out in the videos, in the conversations. I really do appreciate that. For me, it's even just shows that you really, really went through the courses, and that they've really been impactful. So happy and so proud of you guys for that. I think that we'll hand it over Damilola Uzoma. I know Damilola is on the call right now. Can you please check? Damilola, are you on the call?
Yes, I am. Please let me know if you can hear me.
Yes, we can hear you, but we can't see you yet.
Okay, and my video is on.
Okay, we can see you now.
All right. Hi everyone. Good afternoon, Adenisola. Oh wow. I mean, I'm just going to add to what has been said. For me, in fact, I didn't know I was going to be able to complete the online session, because I think it started 2 weeks after I just put to bed. So I didn't know the calendar was going to be like that. So I just told myself, let me give up on this thing. I'm not sure I'll be able to keep up with being a new mom and then having to go through this. But after attending the first session, I had to tell myself that no, this is not something I think I want to miss if I really want to meet my development and personal growth goals for the year, because it was just had to stick through, and going through each of the modules was everything. As somebody who is just getting into my mid career level, and then learning how to gain visibility in the workplace. And I think my favorite session was on developing executive presence, because it was more of Uyoyo sharing our personal stories and helping me see how I can actually get to that height I want to get in my career without holding back, how I can even penetrate platforms that looks like it's men dominated, and how I can just be the voice. After watching that session, I had to go reach out to her and say, no, this was it for me. Thank you for sharing. And then considering the fact that she walked through something like a similar path that I am walking through. So it was so beautiful. And then sessions on leadership, helping me see leadership in a self-leadership in a very different perspective, and how I can really take charge of myself. I think the summary of everything for me would be that I can be in charge of my growth, my career growth, and help just by doing the right things, by setting the right map and all of that. And for the videos, for the SEMA videos, I remember the specific one that it was like a community that had lost everything, and they were still able to build something. That for me just really made me realize that, as a woman, I do not have an excuse. Even as an individual, I don't have an excuse not to become. I don't have an excuse to settle for less. If people could, lose everything to world, and the women could still come together and they started, doing things. They were able to build schools. They were able to, make a life for themselves. That's just made me know that I had to be on my toes. And it was just so beautiful. The experience was what is for me. And now that I am resuming back to work after a long time being on leave and all of that, I am ready to begin to implement some of these things. I've started taking up more challenges, how to become visible. I make sure I don't go to any meetings now without at least having something to contribute. Even if it's something that, it's a meeting that is just going to be like, we want to get basic understanding. I don't know anything about it before. I just want to ensure that whenever I am asked anything, I don't say, oh, nothing. I am able to at least say something to show that, okay, I am here. My voice has to be heard, and it's not just something that would contribute value to the team. So I want to really appreciate the organizers, Leap Africa, and, for doing this for women, for helping us see things in a better light, and helping us know that we really can take charge of our lives and our career, and we can hit any milestone that we've set for ourselves. So thank you very much. And I look forward to the rest of the program. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Damilola. And thank you so much for sharing that. I think that, even just mentioning as a new mom, I think that was really a huge, I'm trying to look for the right word. I think it was a huge sacrifice, putting up all of those things and taking the modules. And I can imagine you answering your baby at the same time. Well done. I think that was really great. Well done. And thank you for making it impactful, for putting in the work, for the commitment, for the dedication. I think that it was a lot. I see a comment here. I see Aisha say, exactly, you don't have to be the loudest in the room, but you shouldn't be the one with no voice either. I love that. I think one of the people that said that as well is Shibin Kiro Lumide Ojo, when she was speaking about gaining visibility in the workplace. All right, I'm going on YouTube now. I see somebody say, this was amazing. Thank you for the opportunity to take part. All the courses have impacted my personal and professional life. This is Vinjeru Yirenda. Okay, I'm going on. I see somebody says, thank you for the amazing experience. I'm happy I made it to the face. Okay. I somebody say proud court and feel much empowered with knowledge, especially on leadership. I see Hope Casey saying, hey, everybody, I'm Hope Kavuka from Zambia. It's so good to see you, Hope. It's so good to see every other person on the call. Just because we experienced a glitch for some of our speakers who are supposed to be here, they've joined in. I think we just had an issue right now. So I think we'll just move over to WLAN. We have a representative of WLAN. We have Olamide Akinyalabi, who will be giving us, good news, goodwill message from WLAN. Olamide, if we're here, over to you. Olamide, you're mute.
Can you see me? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can see and hear you. Hi, Olamide.
Beautiful. Hi, good day, everybody. I know that we're joining from different parts of Africa, and yes, a beautiful day to everyone. Firstly, we want to just thank Leap Africa for the beautiful work. I think so I was talking about the idea behind the Leadership Accelerator program, which is to reach that gap and give women, particularly professional women, um, that boost that is needed for career advancement, that boost that is needed for visibility. And just hearing the stories, hearing the feedback, it's really amazing. And it's good to know that that goal is being achieved, because overall, that is the most important thing. To the new mom, wow, you are you are definitely challenging every one of us. And I'm glad that you were able to see it through regardless. And it's a win for you. It's a win for every one of us. Overall, to everyone, congratulations. I understand that it must have been very rigorous, but you've pulled through. So you do deserve a pat on your back. Make sure you find some way, somehow to celebrate yourself for this, no matter how, like for every milestone you achieve, no matter how little or how big, it's important that you celebrate the milestone. If you need to take yourself out, if you need to grab a snack, a special kind of snack, please do, because you have gone through the work and you have come out tops. Your drive, your motivation to being better, to career excellence, to career growth is really commendable. And I must say, well done. We at Whelan, we're just really pleased and delighted to be a part of this, and keep supporting in every way that we absolutely can. Whelan is Women in Leadership Advancement Network. And yes, like leadership is a very key part for us, promoting women leadership. And we're glad to hear that. Somebody had mentioned that it's not just enough to learn all this, but also to begin to put it into practice. And that's the mindset, really. That's the mindset. And I'm glad that you're picking the practical things that you can demonstrate at your workplace and literally everywhere you go. It's also good to know that you're forming bonds beyond Nigeria. So you can see that you have connections outside Nigeria, because that's also another thing that the men do, and they do well, leveraging connections. So my final charge to you would be, please leverage the connections that you have, make posts about it on LinkedIn, on social media platform, sing about it, raise the bar, in that state. Thank you once again. Always happy to support. Ademisola, well done.
Thank you so kindly, Olamide, and thank you for that beautiful speech and beautiful goodwill message from you. I know that, just as you had mentioned about what WLAN does about women in leadership, it's also one thing that you take very seriously from your end, and we really, really appreciate that. All right, without further ado, and so you'll be wondering, that how has this been so far? What has been the back end experience for us for the sometimes over 2,000 messages in a day, over 1,000 messages in a day. I would be introducing somebody who will be sharing with you what the back end experience has been for us on the learning management system, and also some don'ts do when you're online, and and also what to do when you're online. Handing over to no other person but Ferdinand Eruka, who is the acting lead for the Learning Innovation and Technology Unit of LEAP Africa. Over to you, Ferdinand.
Everyone, please confirm that you can see me and you can hear me. Please confirm that you can see me and you can hear me. Okay, I think I'm good to go. Yeah. So thank you, everyone. Like my colleague had just rightly introduced me. My name is Ferdinand Eruka. I'm currently the acting lead for our Learning Innovation and Technology Unit at LEAP Africa here, and I'm really glad to be on this call today. The reason why I'm so glad is because on my end, we get to see how you guys are really going through our courses online. Very, very particular about how people are able to take courses online and be very engaged. So I'll start by really appreciating our partners. I'll start with our partners first. This journey wasn't done alone. I mean, we were very key partners on this program this year, especially Simba, who joined us for the first time this year. I think the components Simba really contributed to us this year was very, very key to the learning you guys. Still looking forward to future partnership with them as we move on. And to Willan, Willan has been with us for quite some time now. Sorry. So Willan has been with us for quite some time now, and the partnership has been so good. I really appreciate the work they've done so far. And just going to dedicate some appreciation to the team on the back end. I mean, your whole experience had a team who were constantly, on the back end watching and making sure that all your deliverables. See, can you see me? I just got a message that I can't be seen. Please confirm that you can see a bit on the bad side. Okay. Okay. Can you see me now? Okay, I think I can. I think it's better now. Yeah, apologies. Technical issues. So yeah, like I said, the experience you had on our platform was, a case of having a dedicated team who were at the back end, making sure that you guys had a good experience. We're getting messages, but because of the time difference, anyways, we had messages in Nigeria coming in at 2 a.m. and there's always a team there to ensure that that experience was a bit seamless for you. I know it can be better, but I really want to appreciate that team for constantly always troubleshooting, getting emails to say I'm having issues, or I'm having this issue, and very dedicated team for that. I really want to appreciate them for that. And the next people I'm going to appreciate, who else will I appreciate? The participants on the program. I'm very privy to see most of the messages, the comments, your committee when you're speaking about how you've learned so far on the program. It's always a thing for joy for anyone who is in this space. Always know that testimonies are very, very strong for us. When we get feedback, no matter what the feedback is, good or bad, it enables us to do more and do better. And I'm really happy about most of the key lessons that everyone went through. Seeing the kind of feedback and kind of things that people had to write to say, oh, I learned from this. I was able to change from this to this. is very pivotal to us because there are a lot of conversations around e-learning and if it's really working. But we are always in the room to say how we can do more because we want to expand. I mean, reaching a wide audience around Africa is not a small foot to do, but we are proud to say that we're able to expand our reach, and we're still looking to more to expand our reach, and that can only be done with you guys. I'm really just happy about how everything has gone. I know that there's a next phase to the program, but really excited about this journey. And looking forward to seeing the what you do with the learnings that you're going so far. There are a lot of things you can do, and we're always here to assist you. Whatever it's going to be, we're always here to say if you have questions around leadership, you have challenges. I mean, we're just an email away. Ademisola is very powerful. Person you can send an email to, and I'm always in copy. I mean, whatever that really looks like, we're always there to speak to you, always there to listen to you, no matter the challenges. We're always there to connect you to even people that would even help regards what the challenge is. I mean, we do know that we're based in Nigeria, but our footprints don't stop in Nigeria. We're Pan-African for a reason, and looking forward to seeing the impact most of you would do. I mean, don't be afraid to always tag us in anything you're doing. Always send us an email, say, I've done this, I've done that, and look out for opportunities from us. I mean, it doesn't stop here. The Learning Innovation and Technology Unit is in charge of a whole lot of other programs. Just aside the Leadership Accelerator, you get privy to see some of those messages. And with this, I think I would come to an end of my speech. Really happy to hear from everyone. Looking out for messages on the chats, whether YouTube or the Zoom. Really looking forward to it. And for those who said our assessment was a bit tough, I'm sorry. I know we'll try to make it a bit more fun, but it's very essential for you to go through that process. You need to be able to increase the kind of knowledge you have. You need to be able to come from a place of 1 to 5, and we're always looking forward to seeing how you grow. And so at this point, I would take my leave, and I will hand over the mic to Ademisola. Thank you everyone for this opportunity to speak, and looking forward to seeing what you do in the future.
Thank you very much, Feyi, for sharing that. Thank you so much for all the appreciations. We appreciate that. Hi, Virginia. Was so happy to see you. Who remembers Virginia's Nigerian name again? Any takers in the house? All right. Anyone? I give you 60 seconds. Anyone? The time starts now. All right. Okay. I think I'm taking my gift back anyways. So our Nigerian name for Virginia the last time during the onboarding session was Adesua. Okay, so we're handing over the mic to Adesua. For those who have forgotten again, remember those times, those emotional times that you had watching those powerful real life stories of women making impacts in different places. I think there was one I watched where she had left the United States of America to come to Africa to work with young girls. And what was she doing? What she was teaching them how to make, I think she was making sandals, bags, and they were selling them and putting these young girls in work, in employment. For me, that was really powerful. So I would just, hand it over to Virginia from SIMA Studios to speak to us this afternoon. Hello, Virginia.
Hello, thank you. Good afternoon for all of you, and good morning. I know people from different places are joining, so
we can't hear you.
You cannot see me?
Okay, it's better now. Thank you.
Okay. So thank you so much. I'm happy to be here, and it's been really a pleasure for all of us. I'm speaking on behalf of the entire SIMA team. It's been really an honor to partner with you, to work with you, and to be able to, through Leap Africa, to reach out to all of these amazing women who are really creating change in their communities, in their workplaces, in their families, because each of us, but I think especially women are such an engine for change in every space they are in, starting in themselves, their families, their workplace, their community. So for us, it's really an honor to be part of this journey, as Ferdinand said, and hopefully it's only the beginning. So we were able to expose you to these amazing stories of women making change around the globe. And I know the program has other phases, and we hope we can also be a helpful resource for all of you during the program and beyond the program. If after the program you remember that you have these assets that you can use for your future projects, please count with those films, because that's the reason we exist, right? To help you be the change you want to be, right? And really amplify your purpose, your purpose through these powerful films that, as you know, they have an emotional impact when you watch them, and you can be now an amplifier of those messages in your communities and workplaces. And we were glad to read the impact report that almost 90% of the participants that completed the survey were pleased and happy to be able to watch those films. It was engaging for them to have those films. And then we have some feedback also for the next editions. So really grateful for those who gave us feedback. That's very helpful. It was the first time we partner. So that feedback was key for us to know how we can improve and what things we need to continue doing. So that's mainly my key message, and to say once again how grateful we are, how inspired we are with everybody who participated in the program, and how grateful we are with Leap Africa and the entire team. You guys are wonderful. It's really beautiful to work with you, and we hope to continue doing it. It's been a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Virginia, for sharing that. We're so happy that you also felt the impact from your own end as well. And yes, to the impact reports. So I think that without further ado, I'll just quickly go to our YouTube participants just to be sure that they're not missing out on the fun that we're having as well. Okay, I see Veronica Kabuswe say, thank you for the great opportunity, because this has been my greatest experience this year. Wow. I appreciate everyone who was involved in the program to be successful. Thank you so much. Continue with the good work, I suppose. Thank you very much. And we appreciate you as well, Veronica, for finding this very impactful. Okay, I see. Okay, this is a personal message to me. I'm taking all the flowers. Thank you very much, Ajibe, for your kind words. We really appreciate that as well. Yeah, Virginia, somebody is saying thank you so much, Virginia, aka Adesua. Somebody is saying thank you, Adesua. It's great to see you speak again. Your words are insightful. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Thank you so much, everyone. So I see a comment here. Somebody's saying, please shed more light on the boot camp. I got selected. So we had shared more light. Maybe if you have specific questions, I would say please send an email for that, just so that we are clear on what you want for the boot camp. But we know that we already did that, but just share an email so that we're clear. Also, I wanted to add that please note that you have the LMS, that you still have access to the LMS to the end of the year. So go back to the courses as much as you want to. You still have, I know that that's one of the questions that has been asked on the community for a while. So please go back. You still have time to go through it again and again. Sometimes when you feel that, oh, maybe I don't feel like working today, go back and listen to what Dupe Akinsin said, or remember what Bakwe Zawole said. The days that you want to just show up in the office and you don't want to show up pretty, remember what Bakwe Zawole said, and I feel like you will be powered on. Amazing. So to give us the closing remark, I'll be inviting our director of programs, Amabel Wakama, to speak. Before I yield the mic over to her, let me just mention that what some of the refinements that you've seen on the program that has happened this year, some of the intentionality that has happened as well, was due to the insistence, the persistence of Amabel Wakama, our director of programs. So if there's somebody you also want to listen to, and for those who be attending the boot camp, someone you want to be looking out for, please, when you see Amabel, when you see Kende, please don't let go of them. You know what I'm saying. All right, over to you, Amabel.
Hi, good afternoon. Hi, everyone. Good afternoon. Thank you, Adosala. How are you? I don't really have much to say. I think everything has been said. Freddie has already really captured the closing. I just want to encourage and say a thank you to all the people that have joined in. Thank you to our partners. Thank you, Virginia. Thank you, Olamide. Thank you to the team. And, looking forward to the bootcamp, the journey, trusting that you guys will have an unforgettable experience. I know you already talked about how good things have been, but I believe that the best is still yet to come. And we look forward to journeying with you on your career path as it progresses, as it unfolds. We're very excited about what is yet to come and looking forward to all the stories, all the anecdotes from each and every one of you here at Leap Africa, sharing about how this has changed the trajectory of your path, your leadership path. And I just want to say, finally, thank you. Thank you for taking that time to be here, to listen, to commit yourselves. The reason why the program would work and be as impactful is because you also are bringing yourself forward. You're also committing, you're dedicating your time, your energy. You're committing to completing the courses, to showing up, to being present. It wouldn't work any other way. So thank you for that and well done. And looking forward to seeing all of you later. Thanks.
Thank you very much, Amabel. Thank you so much for your kind words as well. I see comments, somebody saying, God bless you at Leap Africa, Willan, and SEMA Academy for the life-changing, life-enriching, I'm trying to say, okay, enriching journey. We look forward to the next steps and implementing all we've learned in our reality. Thank you so much, Jamila, too, for that. Also, I see somebody say, hi, everyone. This is Good News Livelihood. She's saying, hi, everyone. Thank you, Leap Africa, for exposing us to this unique learning opportunity. The content was rich, and the SEMA Studios really impacted my social impact engagement. Amazing. Just again, I still see somebody say, oh, but I wasn't selected for the boot camp. Please note that once again, the criteria for the bootcamp is that you score 70 and above in your final assessment. And after that, you have to also be within the ages of 23 to 35 to get invited for the bootcamp. So we deeply apologize to people who were not selected, but please don't give up all hope because we come again. We're also looking at ways to ensure that no age group is left out of this amazing leadership journey that we have in store. So for everyone who was selected for the bootcamp, who have made their payments and have been notified, please know that you'll be getting the next steps on the bootcamp after this call today, before the end of the day. And also a huge thank you. I think that sometimes we don't see some people behind this. Some people are behind the scenes and we don't see them. A huge thank you to the IT team at Leap Africa. It was really a huge one to get this done, and just to ensure sometimes we experience glitches, and it helped us to work on. A huge thank you to Sarah. Apologies, she's unable to come on air right now. But Sarah also is one of our coordinators at Leap Africa, and she's been really fantastic in ensuring that everybody is onboarded. If you say you had issues with your names, don't forget the person that was reaching out to you, that was helping you to ensure that your names were rightly spelled out in your learning management system was Sarah, and troubleshooting on so many more issues that you may have encountered. And also for the interns at Leap Africa, thank you so much for doing the amazing and fantastic work of ensuring that participants had, no issues in getting their modules at us as when due. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Kende, for for allowing us to do the work at Leap Africa and for the impact. Thank you so much, Amabel, for being the model for us to follow through. Thank you, Olamide, once again. Thank you to the Willam team for supporting. Thank you so much, Virginia, for those powerful videos, for those powerful impact stories that you tell. We really appreciate this. So on this note, we'd like to say thank you so much, everyone, and we hope to see you in future. And we're cheering on from the side, and we're wishing you the very best in all your future endeavors. Thank you all for joining the call today, and do have a fantastic rest of the year. Thank you. And before we go off, if you can, please turn on your videos just so that we can take a quick photo. So if you can turn on your video, please. Larry, I think it would be a nice time to see your face too. All right. If you can't, it's okay. It's fine. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Maybe I understand that others whose videos are not on are unable to do that at the moment. All right. So please, Larry, we're waiting for you. Larry, I need to see the face of the amazing person that has been helping troubleshoot as well. Please come on. Let's see your face. Come and grace our screen with your beauty. All right, we're ready for the pictures. Please let us know once this is done, Larry, so that we can turn off.
Okay, yes, I'm taking a picture.
All right. Okay. Once again, so that, Larry, just so that we know that we're looking fine, and it is very important for us as women. Some of the things that men don't know. Are you done?
We are good now.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone, and do have an amazing year. Bye.